back. Alright, next game. Oh, right, you go for the ad break. It's okay. I am here now. Let me just switch over games. Okay, so now we are doing Things Too Ugly, thanks to ID at Xbox for this game. Developed by Professor Space Games, first one on Xbox, published by Baltoro Games. They've done quite a few sort of management type ones. This is a point and click adventure that came out on the 16th of January 2025. Price wise, it's £6.69 or $7.99. It is also available on PC, Switch, and PlayStation. We're playing on Xbox today. Clock in at Cerebro Inc. for the night shift in 1986. Protect the company's legacy as risk assessment data processor. Equipped with era-specific technology, navigate through obscured narratives to shape the company's future. The deeper you dig into the archives, the stranger, more unsettling the details become. As the night deepens, so does the mystery. What truths lay buried within Cerebro Inc.'s past, and what will you choose to do with them? The fate of the company's reputation hangs in the balance. Will you be its guardian or its destroyer? Ooh, it sounds very cool. Set against the Mississippi River in 1986. Things Too Ugly twists experimental narratives within a challenging puzzle game, wielding retro technologies, nostalgic aesthetics, and environmental horror. Okay. Being called out by a game. No, not being called out by the game. Just, it's retro. And apparently retro things are ugly. I don't know. So yeah. I haven't gone too far into it, but it definitely looks interesting. 14 achievements, all of which are obtainable. Looks like it's anything between an hour and sort of 5. And most of the achievements are not okay. There's multiple endings. Okay, so there's multiple endings. It's not quite flagged correctly, but we can fix that after the fact. Ooh. I have a controller. Physically, you are here? Okay. Mentally, you are not? I mean, you know, that's fair enough. Me too, generally. Okay, seizure warning. Please take this into account if you have risk of photosensitive epileptic seizures. Or subjectable to bright lights. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is going to... Ooh, hello, greetings from the Mississippi. M-I-S-S-I-S-S-I-P-I, I-S-S-I-S-S-I-M. Cerebro Laboratories. Ooh. Dear valued Cerebro Inc. employee. 4286, don't know whether it's February or April. I love a bath. Love a good bubble bath, have to say. Very relaxing when you're achy all over. I may have a bubble bath tonight, actually. And some hot chocolate. That would be nice. Congratulations on your promotion to join our third shift risk assessment and management team. As an incident data processor, you will work closely with an R&M supervisor to model prior incidents and determine alternative approaches that may yield more favorable outcomes in the future. You are important to the protection of Cerebro's human and financial assets. To this end, remember never to share personal identifying information with any other Cerebro staff, or adhere to your restroom and meal break schedule, and always input clean, accurate data into your terminal. Remember to clock in to begin your shift. Cerebro management: working hard, working safely, working always. P.S. You can return to your training notes in the help menu. Yes, is it a long in length as in distance, or long as in time? Moon. Flashing light. Oh, hello. April. Okay, so it's the 2nd of April. LB toggle better view. No, blotter view. LTRT zoom desk. Left stick move cursor. Right stick rotate document. RB toggle terminal view and help. Okay. Notes from training on 11th of April, 86. The supervisor will deliver instructions via the intercom. Do not lose your reference card on the left of your blotter. Leave no document unturned. Rotate left and right. Use the easy coder for encrypted messages on the right of your blotter. Spin left and right. Locations or location IDs can be entered in the GPS unit on top of your intercom. You may listen to the radio unless it becomes a distraction. Com logs, close help menu. Okay. Start. Shift. Okay, so it was Thursday we got the letter. There's a little person there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that was that's the retraining. Legend. Ah, that is the encoder. Excellent. Verify telos user ID.
Hey, you awake in there? I know. The transition to the night shift can be tough, but I'm sure you'll adjust in time. Everyone does. Or we hire another. Listen, we're going to work through a new stack of incident files and see how the updated software works. R&D says they've rooted out the bugs in the query system, so the data you input should better model past incidents. We'll see, I guess. I'll review each report as it comes through. You go ahead and get logged in, then begin processing the first file. The night courier dropped off 5, but don't rush. Remember, accuracy is extremely important if we're to prevent incidents of a similar nature. Okay, I'll leave you for a bit. Talk soon.
Okay, so that's the intercom. That is some sort of GPS thing. A little model airplane. Play the demo first. Commune with the night. Listen to Father Floodplain and the Midnight Commune. So clearly we have odd numbers of achievements. Love it. 71. Great. That's going to really help me with my... What have I got at the moment? Ends in 6.
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to It Came From the Ether, eclectic sounds from today's most infamous underground artists. As always, I'm your host CJ, and I'm here to help you get through the night shift. Our next song is a strange little number. Here's Ultrasonica by the Sundogs.
Yeah, 6. Easy coder. Portable AF. GPS. Station ID. Do reverse. Check for decipher code to this channel. Find I think it's like tenos, but honestly, I wasn't really paying attention. Telos. Nah, looking for Hot FM.
This is a regularly scheduled message from TerraPro Laboratories, a division of TerraPro Incorporated. Stand by for important updates. 1. The third labor shift has commenced. The third shift starts on today, April 25th, 1986 is 7. Repeat. 7911. Two are no longer valid. The shift started at 7:30 a.m. on April 26, 1986. 2. Staff must renew their parking passes no later than May 1st, 1986. The rate for parking passes has increased to $39.00 per 6-month period. 3. The water will be shut off from approximately 1 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. for maintenance. We apologize for any inconvenience. TerraPro Incorporated. Working hard. Working safely. Working always. This is a regularly scheduled message from TerraPro Laboratories, a division of TerraPro Incorporated.
So there's only 3 stations. Year 8861. Hey, Billis.
Hi all, CJ here. If you're anything like me, then you know how hard it can be to find a truly good mechanic. Just a few weeks ago, my car was making the most hideous ka-clunk, ka-clunk, ka-clunk sound. I know, right? Well, the folks over at Nelson's sure made light work of it, and at a fair price, too. Need service, repairs, or new tires? Head to Nelson's, just off Route 3 in Chester. I hope you enjoyed that tune from the Sun Dogs as much as I did. They're such a fun band to see live. I highly recommend you catch them in St. Louis in July. Next, we've got Cloudfall, the latest single from Mooncreeper.
It's a little fish monster. Watching you grow. Oh, a button. Oh. What did that say? Working hard. Oh, it's your grow. Okay. I need to get the button. Hey, Billius. Two. You've been redrained.
That was Cloudfall by Mooncreeper. We're going to take a short break, but don't go away. Keep it tuned to 95.5 for more It Came From the Ether, eclectic sounds from today's most infamous underground artists.
Good evening, Southern Illinoisans, Eastern Missourians, and you few Northern Kentuckians who may be listening. The current temperature at the studio is 52 degrees, 54 in Carbondale, 53 in Sparta, 53 in St. Genevieve. We've got a light breeze out of the northeast at 5 miles per hour and clear skies. The high for tomorrow will be 68 with a 40% chance of thunderstorms, some severe, late in the day and into tomorrow night. You're listening to 95.5 WKRZ.
Welcome back. Next up, we've got a deep cut from the latest album by Albatross. Some of you may recognize this song from Maritime, which was released just last month. Check it out if you haven't already. It Came From the Ether brings you On Still Plains.
Shift codes update with each shift change and are broadcast locally on AM 820. Wrong button. I was trying to scratch my nose.
This is a regularly scheduled message from TerraPro Laboratories, a division of TerraPro Incorporated. Stand by for important updates. 1. The third labor shift has commenced. The third shift starts on the date, April 25th, 1986's 7. Repeat. 7911. Are no longer valid. The ship at 7:30 a.m. on April 20.
Okay, so the 9-1 year is 861. We don't have a task number to run. We've got our user IDs. We've got to find the it said 5 case files, but I don't know how to start. Stack of info. Get logged in and process the first file. Oh, shift code is 3, right? No. Okay, shift code is the 8861. No, well, not what it says, is it? No, 8861. Okay. 7911. Okay, so what's my passcode? Does that mean we... So what is our login? That's the first challenge. Figure out our login.
This is a regularly scheduled message from TerraPro Laboratories, a division of TerraPro Incorporated. Stand by for important updates. 1. The third labor shift has commenced. The April 25th, 1986 is 7. Repeat. 7911. Are no longer valid. The shift at 7:30 a.m. on April 26th, 1986. 2. Staff must renew their parking passes no later than May 1st, 1986. The rate for parking passes has increased to $39 and 0 cents per 6-month period. 3. The water will be shut off from approximately 1 a.m. to 2:30 a.m. for maintenance. We apologize for any inconvenience. TerraPro Incorporated. Working hard. Working safely. Working always. This is a regularly scheduled message from TerraPro Laboratories, a division of TerraPro Incorporated. Stand by for important updates. 1. The third labor shift has commenced. April 25th, 1986.
Okay, I really don't understand anything. I just need to figure out what the heck my password is. We've got the shift code. Put that in. 861 was not my passcode, was it? No. This is going really well. They're all secret. We got coffee break, gold star, listen to all the radio stations, listen to It Came From the Ether, listen to Father Floodplain, begin the night shift. But what we haven't done is manage to log into the terminal so we can actually do stuff.
Hello, friends. Thank you for joining us over the airwaves here this evening. You're listening to Father Floodplain and the Midnight Communion. I'm Father Floodplain, and I'd like to take time, as I usually do, to catch up the new listeners, brothers and sisters out there who may not have heard of us. We are a band, I suppose, but to call us country would be limiting. To call us experimental, well, that would be, trite. To call us sonic wizards, musical mystics, or jam band blasphemers, though, well, we'd reckon that'd be all right. You can find us here each and every Friday at midnight, when we commence to performing new songs we've conjured from homemade instruments and the throats of beasts large and small. We look upon this world and listen, and we ask that you listen too. For there is divinity in each tree, each stone, and each tone. Without further ado, we're going to get back to playing music for you. This next song is a piece I wrote after watching some crows over a few afternoons. I recorded them calling to one another, and they say a crow can have over 20 unique calls, and they can imitate nearly 100 different sounds. I mean, could you even believe that? Anyway, this here's Crow Song.
Okay. Crow song. Maybe there's another radio station? It said we listened to all of them, but we did scan through stuff, so... It's a different one. So we had 95.5, whatever Father Midnight was. The one that's on the back of the card. We still don't know what the password is. I was expecting these to be files we could pick up. We could try legend. See any other word on the thing. No. Set to log in. Okay. What can we do on here? Oh, warning. Predictable numerical combinations may not be used as location IDs. Protecting sites held by Tenebro is extremely important. Failure to comply may result in termination. Okay. What about 8861? Ah, verify monthly passcode is Crossroads. That's how we get it. Okay, cool. I knew we'd get there eventually. Wonderful. Okay, incident file 12.1. It only took us how long? Cerebro intensified its search for natural resources in the late 1950s. Incident files 12.1 to 5 contain important data regarding a series of events during and after a seismic test in the Mississippi River. Task 1. Which submersible watercraft was launched in the Mississippi River and at what depth? Task 2. Reproduce the conditions of the subsequent seismic thumper test. Okay. No special characters. Caps lock automatically available. Include spaces where necessary. Okay, operator, tell us. Oh no. Oh no, that's not me. No, right, okay. Okay. Oh, it looks like there's a thing here. Okay, wow. Oh, excellent! Right, we can actually read stuff now. Okay, so we've got memorandum. August 12th, 1959, to Field Research Team Muscle. From Dale Clark, Chief Submersion Engineer. Subject, the August launch procedure. Be advised that prior to launching the most recent submersible moderate cabin must be pressurized on site to test for leaks. Though we have already conducted this test in a facility tank, the protocol requires a second test immediately before staff board for a descent. Okay, pressurized to 4 atmospheres, twice as much as is required by the descent depth, and then check for air leaks and hatch seams and window apertures. When in doubt, refer to the chart below. So descent, so 33 feet is 2 atmospheres. 99 feet, okay. Looking great after the pressure test. Okay. Residents of Chester 2 experienced what was originally thought to be an earthquake on Friday afternoon. However, Triborough Inc. has released an official statement explaining that the vibration some folks felt as far away as St. Genevieve, MO, were caused by seismic equipment placed in the Mississippi River. The statement explains the equipment was deployed to produce sine waves that could reveal changes in geological densities, which may suggest the presence of natural resources. Triborough spokesperson Harrison Jacobs told Daily Eagle staff on Monday, "There is no cause for alarm. We've dispatched our public and environmental safety team, and they've given the river the all clear." Jacob added, "The initial data indicates great promise for finding substantial resources, job-creating resources." Just a quick one for you. Remember, the new Thumper can propagate 3 types of waveforms: sine, square, triangle, each is for a different purpose. We do not know for sure that 50% of the max HZ, can't recall it exactly, was the way to go. Be safe on Friday, PS fishing next week. Okay. Seismic Thumper operation reference. Thanks, Mr. Corners. Room personnel only. I can't read the title or the bit at the bottom, so 50% of the max HZ. Okay. So we need to know. It said sine, so that's 240. Great Muddy Festival 1959. Okay, Mississippi Historical Society, which is an honor this year's festivities, will take place in traditional lands the following people. Let's push the test back. All current residents, blah 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 blah. Alright, so that looks like, is that decrypted? Because it's going to make it really tricky to decrypt stuff if it's like that. Okay, so I think it's called Muscle. $33 feet, 240 hertz. Oops. So descend. Okay, data type is muscle. Descend 33. Okay, data types, it says subname. I thought it was called muscle, but apparently not. Okay. Oh, hang on, does that say... What does that say on the side there? Shrek 4? It really doesn't help when I can't see what the words are. And it does not provide a better zoom. Also, the zoom is like right in the middle. Right, I'm going to use the live zoom on my TV. Hang on. Siren 4. Okay. Oh, I'm also going to use it to see the rest of that. Ah! Newspaper article. Okay. False Earthquake Means True Promise for Local Community by Leanne Baker, staff writer. Serious thumper device, no seismic thumper device, placed in the bottom of the Mississippi River, credit laboratories, okay? And the bottom says, can be read in its entirety on page A4. Oh, and there's something on the back. 50% off coupons, just coupons on the back, okay, exit live zoom. Right, it's much better when I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, so Siren 4. There we go. Okay, now we've got amplifying. Hey everyone! So yeah, I mean, what's everyone been doing for the last week? While I've been away. Data type, sign, and then 240. Oh, not amplify. Propagate. There we go. Okay. All right. Ooh, hello.
All right. That one seemed pretty standard. Let's see. On my end, it looks like Verify is working correctly. No errors in the console. Clean report. A-OK. Not that I can actually tell you what's in the report. I mean, we can't even share our names. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing, so to speak. I think, yeah, I've heard of this incident, or a version of it at least, the version printed in the paper. I probably shouldn't elaborate, but I will say this. The Daily Eagle and the Verify report differ on a few key details. Funny how that works, huh? Okay, move on to the next file when you're ready. I'll check in later.
Go. Awesome. So yeah, this one seems pretty cool. So yeah, now I figured out what I'm doing. And that we figured out the password as well. Can we do something silly like 666? No, exit. All the sixes? No such location. Okay. What's that? 4 digits only. Okay. We try 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we try. What was that? 7, 7, 1. Okay. No, it was 7, 9, 1, 1. It was the passcode, but we may as well try it as a location code as well. No, okay, that didn't work. Right, okay, cool. Alright, now we'll do incident file 10.2. During the seismic test, the strange specimen was released from a fissure at the bottom of the Mississippi River. Researchers began efforts to identify and safely store the specimen. Remove the specimen from the Siren 4 using the Magnatech 6 field device. So we've got to figure out what the field type is and in Tesla, and then what we're going to do to it. And then task 2, test the specimen's response to various wavelengths of light. Okay. Open file. Light emitting diode test, illumination by UV wavelength, notate target locations, various nanometers, observable change. Okay. Just looks like someone's inside. Could not duplicate results, modify +1 Tesla. Okay. Experimentation report, date 15th of August, 1 of 2. Experiment title classification, field generation for stimulation of unidentified specimen. Upon its return to the surface, it was noted that the Siren 4 had a black viscous material adhered to its hull. It seemed to pulsate and swirl in strange patterns against the steel, but it could not be removed with hand tools. In fact, it seemed to be repelled by them, slinking away from the end of a screwdriver. It is surmised that the material released from the fissure caused by the seismic thumper. Objectives: remove the specimen from the submersible craft, document the specimen's reaction to the generation of electric, magnetic, and electromagnetic fields, seek some method for containing the specimen. Field types: E, M, and EMF, and then 1 to 5 tests there. Given the specimen's ability to selectively adhere to ferrous materials, we anticipate that it will react to magnetism, although in what ways we are not yet sure. So it's going to be an M type, generate M, and then +1 Tesla. Oh, at the back. Do not make direct physical contact with the specimen, wear proper PPE at all times. Materials: Magnetech EMF generator, selection of magnetic magnets, various sizes, 4-inch ID acrylic tube with ceramic caps, variable PSI pump, vacuum pump, PPE. At peak result, the specimen was successfully drawn into an acrylic tube for containment. When not in direct contact with the ferrous subsurface, the specimen still remains mobile, though not bonded with the surroundings. For photograph below when future manipulation of the specimen is required. Okay, well that looks like magnetic. Is on a 4. Okay, so maybe magnetic and 5. Not too far from the bridge. Seismogenic fault may indicate natural gas. Cross your fingers. Average wavelength of light for Dr. C's instructions. Field generator operation. Attack, high quality, satisfaction. Summit. It moves in odd ways, always search. Generate. M. 5. No, okay. Generate is valid. EMF. Okay, right, let's go look at the EMF graph. Two. No worries. I hope you had a good look, Phoenix. I'm just gonna stick in all of those. There we are, 3 apparently. Okay. Wavelengths of light. Okay, so lumens, candles, nanometers, lux. Okay, and then lamps. Okay. 800 nanometer. Maybe. illumination. So 8 could be 1,000. Is there a pattern? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in there. Okay, so illuminate. Right, okay, try 1,000. Hey, Horror. It's just because it's thinking out, so I was trying to figure out what that said underneath there, and I would have thought 800 made sense. 400, 600, 800. Average wavelength. Maybe 500 then? There we go. Okay.
So this is strange. I've got a message in the console, but it's not one known to verify. Here, jot this down on your blotter. 4248. I wonder what that could mean. This stays between us, okay?
I think we can learn from it. Use its ability to rearrange and solidify. What might we build with such a valuable material? Should we even try? Is it alive? Maybe we should just leave it be. Leave it be, leave it be, leave it be, leave it be. No. Okay. Odd number achievements. I know, right? It's brilliant. We're ending in 2 at the moment. I mean, they all even out in the end. But yeah, so far they've all been equal to 71. But then, if you didn't have odd number achievements, you couldn't make cool number sequences out of your gamer score. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's my next goal. We did all ones twice, a differing number of ones. We hit 1 million on the head. But yeah, so right. 12.3. After observing the specimen's bonding characteristics, along with its unique method of locomotion, it was determined that control life forms should be introduced. Text 1. Which animal was initially exposed to the species and in what way? Document any changes to the second test animal's anatomy. Okay. Selecting the appropriate instrument. Photoscope, resoscope. Resoscope. Observable physical characteristics. Interior structure. Okay. Please be advised, research staff are now expected to use new animal testing protocols. Notice the changes resolving regarding anatomical sites below. When feeding, use A. When rejecting, use B. When grafting, use C. Also, I encourage you to exercise extreme caution when interacting with or handling the new specimen. Its propensity to augment contacted former is alarming to say the very least. It seems to like metal, so remind your staff to remove jewellery, belts, money clips, etc. Those who have ferrous pins, screws, or other fasteners as a result of orthopedic surgeries should remain at least 12 meters from the specimen at all time. Restaurants and vendors approved for meal delivery during normal business hours. Hotel, bar and grill, depots from these locations only. So if we do, what if we do 7691? Yeah, hotel. Fauna tested. Plus horde spider? Hobo spider. Okay, contaminants. Argon, Hg and Se, selenium and something. Okay. 2901. Ooh, a notepad. Oscar. Crayfish. CuSO4 and H3. 2525. Tango. Lampreys. Follow chlorinated by female species. 75% mag should work just fine. Field testing locations for 1st of September 59. It's translating to that. Evidence of test animals' dysmorphic exterior after prolonged exposure. Okay, we've got spider, crayfish, lamprey. I really think we should try grafting first. Big risk, big reward, right? Milfoil. Specimen intelligence. Specimen now named Blank is showing marked increases in awareness of its surroundings and team members. When originally contained and observed, Blank moved by terrestrial locomotion, but as we have exposed it to further light, radio and current tests, it's temporarily sprouted appendages, then withdrawn them into its amorphous mass. It may soon walk. Furthermore, it's noticed that Blank will shift and recoil when staff enter the room. More concerning, though, is the specimen's tendency to similarly shift or rearrange when staff simply look in its direction. It has no observable eyes, compound or otherwise, so we do not yet understand its ability to sense our presence through the acrylic chamber. For now, assume it's watching, assume it's learning. Alright, so okay, there's two A's. Test 2 has an A, test 3 has an A, if necessary. Okay. So we might need to do some. So 1, I haven't got any letters. 2, we've got something, and something. And 3 is something A, got to be tango, right? What was that? S. Oh, crap. Yeah, I think something... One Oscar Tango, so... Oh my god. Go back. So what was 7691? Hotel. Right, okay. Let me just confirm hotel. Yeah, that's got to be hotel. Okay. So, hotel, Oscar Tango. What animal was initially exposed? So, they wanted it also, they had the whole thing about grafting first. Grafting first. So it was the hobo spider, grafting. Grafting used C. So C is the abdomen. Okay. Graft. Hobo. I think it said hobo. Spider and excellent. Document any changes to the second test animal's anatomy. The second one was Oscar. Bar and Grill 2901. Crayfish. Chemical runoff. Carbol. Sodium plus oxygen. And nitrogen. Dysmorphic hysteria after prolonged exposure. It's gotta be the crayfish, right? Can't see what says target location. Okay, well we are at least valid then. Excellent. Injecting, maybe? Carapace? Mesoscope? Resograph. Basically, they found something weird and... no, okay. No, maybe... I can't read what that says. Does that say modification? It does say modification, doesn't it? Jelly pod, maybe? Feeding, maybe. Jelly pod? No, that's the... Right, okay, so try... Photograph? Not how you spell it. Took too many things off the end. Right, okay, photograph. So then, modification, I don't know. Transparent? That's not even a word. Dysmorphic. Exterior. Dysmorphic. No worries, Mr. Cornus. Have fun. I'm ending soon-ish. We're just trying to figure out what I want in this box. No? Oh, it says magnification. My Gideon really need to work on letting me zoom in on stuffs. Okay, right. 200 maybe. It doesn't say. It wants something like 200. 400? 300? There we go, 300. Okay. Alright.
No, I'm not supposed to share this information with you or anyone else, but you see the data. I see the report. I'm thinking we're onto something the execs would want to know about. Or worse, that they already do know about, and they don't want us to. I can only imagine the things you're seeing in those files. No matter how clinical the verbiage, the reports are becoming pretty disturbing. Let's push through and see what else we can find, but at this point, if I could come up with an excuse, I'd drop this like a hot rock.
Okay. 12.4. The specimen's ability to both bond with and alter organisms has been confirmed. Several animals have been totally corrupted. At least one human exposure is suspected. Perform a vivisection on the weakest animal to be affected. Mitigate risks associated with human collateral damage. So, cauterize, implant, incise, vacuum, suture, resect, pulsate, or biopsy. What type of animal and how many inches? Okay. Okay, I agree. I think the containment module is best. We can sort everything out later. Most of this new facility needs signage for now. Go about its location ID. We've only just begun moving things in. Northwest corner should be available. If things become smarter, I know they have a heck of a time getting it under control. You know it's gained biomass with each animal exposure? Playing with fire if you ask me. I think we need to isolate him immediately. We attempted a surgical procedure on a something that was hosting something. It went about the way you may expect. We could not peel the specimen away. We determined that a vivisection would be best. There was no saving the bleep anyway. I made a single incision, but no sooner than I finished cutting, inky innards or strands of blank itself spilled out. They groped the exterior of the blank's body and grabbed the scalpel. I'm serious. It snatched it from my hand and withdrew it into the cavity. But it didn't stop there. And zipped the incision back up from the inside with tiny stainless sutures. We knew it like metal, just not how well it could reorganize and manipulate it. And don't worry, yes, it touched my hand, but it wasn't as bad as folks are saying. I'm fine. Okay, so the answer is vivisection. We've got 220. Records, mechanical, containment, apples, butter, Charlie Duff. So that's Alpha. It's a Charlie Duff. Okay. Pulling. Okay, vivisection isn't a thing. Great. Wonderful. What's on the back of here? Alpha Bravo Charlie. That might be relevant there. Looks like a spider. Regarding subject codename Blip, it's absolutely imperative we make a decision about him soon. We have little to no understanding of the specimen, and now we have a confirmed human contact. For his safety as well as the safety of everyone else, we must at least temporarily house him in the containment module once the lab. One of the lab techs claims to have seen the whole ordeal. She said the thing brought him to his knees when he touched it. Let's not take any chances. Okay. What's the name? Okay, what do we got? Let's start with A. So, something A. D on the ends. So, 1, 2, 3, 6, D. E is sort of smudgy. So if we haven't translated something, that's an H, so it's an M. that one we're missing is E. And it says watershed. So that is codenamed watershed. Surgical precision ruler. Vertebrates, birds, mammals, reptiles, and vertebrates. Okay, so once we figure out what it is, we can figure out how many inches. Inaccurate construction. Please advise the working drawings of our newest facility were notated in error by the architect. The new containment module is actually directly south of the cooling tower, not west as originally indicated. Moving forward, we'll try best to update all the facility maps. For now, I ask you to notate each of your officers' maps by hand. Thank you for cooperation. Too funny. Think he still got paid. The lamprey are faring the worst. Besides softest bodies. Okay, so lamprey. Bee, yellow bee. Five? So the answer is 5. In size, maybe? There we go. Alright. Mitigate risks. Human collateral. So subject. Here is watershed. There we go. So isolate. Okay, and then we just need to find the location. Containment module. Do we need to figure out which containment module? Oh, the northwest corner should be available. Okay. So, apples, which is alpha, but it may be that that map's not been updated. Nope. What was the notes on the map? Directly south of the cooling tower, not west. But that is south of the cooling tower. Maybe it is apples? I thought we were supposed to replace these things. Okay, it's Bravo. Okay.
My God, it just gets worse. Okay, I have to come clean. I cherry-picked these files, and I had to dig deeply, and bribe the courier to misplace them in your workspace. Even in my position, only seeing half the story, I've suspected human testing. Illegal human testing for some time. They've done terrible things. Things too ugly to bring to light. But I think we have to. We just have to. I snuck my camera in today. I'm going to photograph these reports and leak them. I'll lose my job and likely my pension when I violate the NDA, but I don't care. I can't abide this. Look, we may not have much time. This work as you have. Quiet.
I think we're being contacted by the entity.
Help us.
1029.
2, 9. Please help us. 1, 0, 2, 9. Please help us. 1, 0, 2, 9.
This is a regularly scheduled message from TerraPro Laboratories, a division of TerraPro Incorporated. Stand by for important updates. 1. The third labor shift of This is a regularly scheduled.
I'm not quite sure what to do next. I think we need to go to the... We need to put the, sounds like words. That says please and the other way says help us.
Sounds good.
Ah.
Can you shut off the recorder? Okay, let's get started. It's 3:32 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday, October 12th, 1959. We've got Subject Watershed here, and he's not looking good. He's been comatose for just over a week now. The original specimen has bonded with him so completely that as of yet we've been unable to separate them. In fact, we're having a hard time telling where one ends and another begins.
Sounds a little bit like...
The specimen cannot be removed
book I read.
surgically.
It hardens its body against scalpels and drills. It's apparently impervious to chemical treatments as well. The only thing it has responded to thus far has been electricity.
Christopher Paoli needs to sleep in a sea of stars.
While we've been able to reconstitute the specimen into complex structures by passing various waveforms through it, the thing itself can in turn reconstitute its host. We've seen it in the spiders, the eels, the arthropods, and now a colleague, a friend. He's suffering, and we must end his suffering. When we send the current through him, we'll have a narrow window to siphon the specimen off his body. 500 milliamps will surely kill him. But with some luck, we may save the specimen, contain it, and continue our studies. We're looking at great loss in the eye here, friends. But it doesn't have to be in vain. Okay, let's give him some relief. Stand by 1. Stand by 2. Go. 3.
Ah! Okay.
Hello? 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 Oh, got it. What in the world's going on? Did you lose power too? The backup kicked on, but I couldn't get my intercom to work. I thought security was going to bust through the door any second, but no one showed up. The power's back. I'm guessing they're not onto us. Either way, let's get this done. One more file, 5 reports. Damning evidence of wrongdoing. No one can ignore this.
Run out again. Ooh. Sins of progress. Help us, help us, help us, help us, help us. Okay, the flashing lights to see where they do the warning then. Okay, fine. Told you we should leave it be. How? Something help now, Doctor? Someone came to me asking about that old generator, wanted to know just how much current it could generate. I told them better newer models in storage, but I got the sense they were after something without an inventory number. No, I shouldn't have, but I told them to be careful. You should have seen the look they shot me. Surprised, mad, caught, I don't know what exactly I had to say. Something that generator runs up to 500. Something, yeah, that's life-threatening amount of current. Got reassigned later that day. They're moving me to nights and dropping me down into blank. You may not hear from me for a bit. Okay, current generate 500. That looks like the crayfish, maybe, or a frog. How will you help now, Doctor? Okay. Response mostly rejected. Watershed. Neither research team leaders or management accepting comments at the time. I suppose this... Stop! Flashing is a sign of science or progress? You really think they'll terminate him? Sin. Well, I mean, if we're doing current, that's volts. Subtitles off? No, I'm back on. Oh, here we are. Milliamps. No? Okay, well, whatever the answer is 500, but... Maybe current? Ah, okay. What about generator? I know what they're trying to do. I'm just really trying to figure out what words they want. It could just be generate current 500. And that is the answer because those are the ones that are in red. Okay, right. Free specimen trick. Woohoo!
We were supposed to release the information. You've just done
I freed the beast. Obviously. To make matters worse, release the specimen. Okay, there's 5 left. Let's see what they are. What's the little warlock doing on the GPS? Okay. Operate your desk lamp. Oh. Keep the specimen contained. And then complete the game. Okay. Maybe I can't operate my desk lamp when the power's out. Oops. Well, we finished a playthrough, and there are 3 achievements left. One of them seems to be probably put false in there instead of true. One for a lamp, and then one for finding a warlock. I don't know if that is a code for something. I mean, isn't there an Easter egg? What is it, like 0451? That is in a lot of games. I don't know whether that would be a thing or not. That seems to be. I was in what, Deus Ex with door code 451. But yeah, I mean, we did a playthrough. There's probably another playthrough in there, and then yeah, I forgot to turn my desk lamp on. Let's see if we can do that. I'm not going to go through the whole game again on stream. I will do the other ending off stream. If you want to find out what the other ending is, then you'll have to figure it out yourself. How do I get into my desk? There we go. There's my lamp. Okay, so you will surely perish, you will surely perish. That's the door code. Yeah. I know that that was in a big thing in Deus Ex, that like door code 451, it's been an Easter egg in lots of different games. It's like, you know, left, right, BA start, Konami code. So yeah, so 1 achievement left, which is the other ending. We're not going to do that on stream, but that is basically the whole game. You've got all the answers in there for what you put in the thingamajigs. You always forget about it. I mean, yeah, it's one of those things. It's like some sequences stick in my head, some don't. Names don't, but like numbers sometimes. My brother was really good with numbers. Before, oh, I should have got my. Okay, so this is on my random to-do list, so hopefully it'll give me another reroll, because we did get stuck. Let me just, I'm on my own screen. So yeah, this one is on my random to-do list, so we should get a reroll, because I had an instance where, one of the games, it does not function on, Xbox One past a certain point. Hi, Lady McCree. Yeah, I'm just about to go. I went over slightly because I wanted to. Something. I wanted to finish. I got to a certain point and I was like, I'm just gonna finish it. yeah. Anyway, thank you to ID Xbox for this one. Things Too Ugly. Thank you to Red Deer Games for Pilo and the Holobook. We had fun today. Hopefully you all had fun. It was good to be back. Sorry we started slightly late. My Stream Deck had disconnected from OBS and I control all of my stuff from Stream Deck, so it needed to work. But yeah, thanks for being here. I'll be back. What day is it? It is Sunday. I probably won't do a stream tomorrow. I don't tend to do Monday streams. We will see how I feel. I might feel like doing a Monday stream because we're gonna miss more streams in a couple of weeks because I've got another trip to see a friend. So we may do extra streams, but we are doing Wednesday this week. No, we are? Yes, it's a Wednesday this week. Where's my blinking calendar? No, not Wednesday this week. It's Saturday co-stream. So yeah, we might do a Monday. We might do, we might do an afternoon. I don't know. The next official stream is Tuesday, and no, I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, thanks for being here. And I'm going to finish those games off stream. Things Too Ugly was a nice little point and click type game, I think. And Pilo is so much fun scanning all the things. If you have tokens to redeem and you enjoyed Pilo, then, or Pilo, I really don't know how you say it, then it's on my giveaway list, first come, first served. So yeah, I will catch you all later. I'm going to get some food. I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK.